So now we are streaming on all channels. Okay, good morning, people. So let's, of course, set the agenda. So I will be calling today, just myself. So we're gonna do pretty much gutsy kind of stuff today. We're gonna go back to FISBOs. We've been doing mostly Craigslist for the last 5-6 days, so I might be a little bit rusty going straight for the kill, but we're gonna go right into FISBOs. And I do have a couple people I need to follow up too. So at the end of it, I will follow up. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. We are going to call FISBOs. And we are going to target Florida. So let me pull up these people. They are the yes and the maybes that we're going to target today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get right into this. Okay. I'm going to go right into my deletes here. And Karen is tagging the deletes, so I will be able to make these calls pretty quick. Okay, that was weird. I guess it's my first time calling on RA reply, so I rejected my microphone for a quick second. Okay, so cool. Now I should be able to. I'm just gonna go right here to the opportunity section, and it should pop up. Just give me 1 second while I get this ready. Okay, all right, reply is not super friendly with that interface here. I guess calling it directly from there is not a good idea. I'll just call the number and then use my dialer here as I just look through the thing. It's gonna have to multitask a little bit, but I should get this going right now. Hey, I'm looking at your house on Craigslist. I mean, not Craigslist, Zillow. Am I too late? The one on 1373 South Martin Luther King. It's still available? Okay, cool. Can you tell me about it? Like, I think I see that there's a picture near the creek. Is it in a good neighborhood? What can you tell me about the house?
Bass in it. We're 2 miles from putting your feet on the beach at Clearwater Beach. Three bedroom, 2 bath. Central heat and air. Actually, I got the house separate. I got the back part made into a small apartment because it's just me and my 2 dogs.
Okay.
I rent the back part out.
Oh, you rent the back part out. Okay, so if you sell it, I'll have a tenant in there. Hello? Hello? Guess I need to call him back.
Hello, it's Captain Bob.
Hey, it's me again. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I think I lost you for a quick second. So you said that you have somebody in the back too. So if I buy it, I'll have a tenant there, right?
Yeah, if you want one. If not, they know that I've got it up for sale.
Oh, okay.
Under no lease or nothing.
Okay, so they don't have a lease or anything. What are they renting it for right now?
$900 a month.
900 a month. And how much rent do you think the house and the back would get? So total.
It's probably about 2,500.
2,500. Okay. Okay. So what's the reason why you're selling it? It looks like a really good place.
Because I got a lot of open options. I got a mom that needs help up north.
Okay.
I've been here 50 years. I'm retired from a lot of things here. I'm a retired ship captain. I did a lot of scuba. I don't use the resources here anymore at all.
Oh.
I don't boat. I don't fish. I don't scuba dive. I've owned bars and restaurants. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't go out to bars. I don't do the restaurants. I don't need it. I'm right on a lake and I don't fish.
You're right on a lake and you don't fish. Oof.
I don't fish anymore. I retired from fishing. I made money fishing. I don't do it for fun, really.
Okay. Well, I'm a big fisherman's fan. I was actually born near water. So that's actually really good for me. And you said you were going to move because you want to be near your mom, or well, what's the reason for the move?
I also, because my mom needs help up there. I'm going to look to mostly be probably like a snowbird.
A snowbird.
I'm going to spend, I don't really enjoy the summers here a lot anymore, and I don't have to. I got 2 RVs, a small one. I got a 40-foot bus as well that if I buy property up north, I can still come back down here and go around to nice campgrounds and stuff like that throughout the year, January, February, and March if I so desire. I've just got a lot of options.
You got a lot of options. Okay, so that means you probably got a bunch of full cash offers then, or
I've got some that I told them. I go, you know what? I've had a few people come here and look at it and go, well, we need, I have to do this and I have to do that. I explained to them, they ain't telling me nothing I don't already know. They've been here for 2 hours. I've been here for over 3 years.
Yeah.
They don't really have to sit there and verbally tell me what I need to do to the house or what they need to do to the house. It's very simple. This is what I'm selling it for. If it's not for you, good luck in your search.
Okay.
You can't hurt my feelings, and I'm not desperate to sell it. I could probably put some work into it and wait until November, December, and January, and probably get more money out of it if I put more money into it.
Okay.
Or nobody wants it, and I still got a house that's 7 minutes from Clearwater Beach, and I sit here and watch the eagles fly around the lake. I can't lose no matter what.
Okay. So it seems like you have a lot of options, and people here, the offers that you've got, they just probably been lowballing you or telling you they need to fix this and fix that.
Actually, I had one of the first. I just stuck a for sale sign out myself, and there was an old sign I found. I go, you know what? I'll just stick it out there. I had somebody go under contract for $299. They really wanted it, but then they wanted to negotiate a little bit. I told them in the beginning, I can put it at $319 and negotiable down to $299. I'm just selling it for $299.
Right.
I don't want to waste nobody's time. And that's it.
And you said that it needed a little bit of work. Can you tell me what needs work on it?
I'd say, there's the electrical could probably be updated. I did hear people mention about that. There's no faults, no problems with it. I just refinanced it about 3 months ago to give me some extra pocket money just in case I find something else I want to buy.
Oh, cool. As a new loan on it. That sounds nice.
It passed all inspections and everything. It appraised for $274,000.
Okay.
That's for the property itself. Anything above and beyond that, which would be having a 50-acre park as your front yard, that does not have pavilions or picnic tables, so it's not a place where people have parties. It's kind of like a little exercise area.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, and that's about it. So I did just get it refinanced. Air conditioner works fine. It needs painting. Roof is good. No leaks. I need to the grass can be grown better. Windows are good. I do have one window that just recently got cracked in the back. I haven't got around to fixing that yet. That's where the apartment guy owns it. He accidentally broke it. So I've been looking. I've been meaning to get that fixed. I haven't got around from it. Just got back from vacation about a week ago.
Would you happen for any chance, let's say I go in there and I maybe fix it up, maybe rent it out for a year. Is that something you might be interested in doing, or maybe not?
Well, I have plenty of options like that. People want to come in. Matter of fact, one of them is a good friend of mine. that is 2 doors down. He's interested in giving me a large down payment, and also interested in letting me live in the back for until he actually puts it into his name.
That's a good offer.
Pardon?
That's a good offer.
And he fixes up the front and he remodels it. He pays the mortgage and he does all that stuff, and then he wants to make a balloon payment in a year. My next door lady, she actually rents her house, and then she also rents a house 3 doors down.
Can you hand me my watch?
For her church, and she actually is interested in running it as a rental and let me make my money and her make a little bit on top of it. I have a lot of people that want to. I tell people, if you come up with 20% down, I'll possibly.
Okay. So how much was your friend doing the balloon payment for? How much was he offering you down, if you don't mind me asking?
60,000.
60,000. So he was going to give you, what is that? 20% down, the same thing too. I think that's a pretty good offer. I mean,
then, it is. Yeah, but then it's a fair offer. Yeah, but you know what? In reality, I really don't want to have to hold a note for anybody.
Right.
Sell it, let's sell it and be gone. Or
okay. So you're looking. What I'm hearing is you're looking for more of a cash offer. So even if somebody came in with like 20%, then that's not something you'd be able to do today, anyways.
Well, if somebody come in with the 20% and they're legitimate on the table, and it would all depend on how long they're planning on renting it. When do they want to make that balloon payment? You know, I've had a couple people want to rent it for 2 to 5 years. I don't even know if I'll live that long. Well, nobody knows. You know what, man? I don't want to sit around hoping that I do just so I can get paid. So you know, I'm just not into that.
How much was how long was your friend balloon payment for?
He would be buying it for the $299. So if he put 60 down, $239. He'd be paying the lease and all that.
What I meant was how long would his balloon be? Like, is it 5 years, 10 years?
1 year.
1 year balloon, 20% down. Okay. I couldn't,
because then he wants to get it financed in
right.
his own name. He wants to get it in his own name as well.
Okay. Well,
then he would buy the property.
Yeah, he would definitely buy the property.
Financed into his name. He would have enough. He would have had it remodeled enough to where, you know, that's what he does. He lives 2 doors down. Just got done restoring his
right.
house.
Well, I can't do that kind of terms, but what I can do is I can shoot you an offer. Let's say he can't do it, so I can be your second backup offer. Everybody loves.
You know what? Like I said, everything's talking.
Right.
There's not $60,000 put in none of my bank account.
Yeah, as someone's the first one to put something in your bank account wins, right?
You know, but as soon as they get, you know, everything is just all. I'm catering, listening to people. If you want to shoot me, I've got a place called the National Leasing Company. They've sent me 2 different options. So much down, you know, taking this. Actually, one of the options is paying me even more money than what I'm asking. Wow.
And they were going to rent it instead of giving you a bigger down payment, right? They probably want to rent it with a smaller down payment for maybe 2 or 3 years.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. They could have a smaller down payment for a longer amount of time for a larger amount of money.
Okay, so that's also something that you're open to. Okay.
Yeah, that's the national. That's a national leasing company. They check. I did a check on it. All that. They seem kind of legit. You know, everything has its good and bad points. But I can give you my email if you want to send me something.
Yeah, well, I can actually, you know, tell you over the phone right now what I can do, and then you can think it over. You can just tell me yes or no, right? I don't want to send you something, write it up, and then you're just going to look at it and never open up the document.
Absolutely, I understand that. Why go through all that trouble?
Right, exactly.
It's like I buy a lot of high-end cars, stuff like that. People tell me, make me an offer. I go, well, why don't you just tell me the number you got in your head? Because I'm going to start super low and keep going up until I get to that number in your head. Why don't you save us both some time and just tell me?
Yep, exactly.
You know,
so
it's a $50,000 car, so I start at 500.
So for the for what I could do is I can do, like, let's say a 5-year balloon for the owner financing. I can probably do 15%. I can't do 20%, and but it would be at your asking price. And then for the lease purchase or the lease option, whatever you're more comfortable with, I could do something like anywhere from like 3%. And I can do probably a little bit over asking too, but that's probably the same range about the national lease purchase.
Yeah, it sounds about the same way. See, one thing I want to keep in mind too, I've had this house for 3 years now, and it has increased in value $7,000 a month for the last 3 years. The last 3 months, it's increased $10,000 a month.
Yeah, it's gone nice. I mean, like your house is really nice because it's right next to a place where you can fish.
There ain't too many water people. Some people want this, some people can't pay the extra to have it. But on the rate that's going, is that in 3 years, this would probably be worth twice as much, or everything could probably could be worth nothing. But at the rate it's going up, the longer I wait, the more money I could just hold on to it.
Correct.
And so I will consider it, but you know, like
yeah, you know what? Like, because you already have these offers, you have your options on the table. I just want to be your secondary option, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll keep this in mind. Did I have an email from you as
well? No, I can just text you my email really quick, and let's say I can just, you know, let's say call you back in 10 to 14 days, check up on you, you know, just see where you're at. Is that okay? Is that okay? Because
yeah, it doesn't hurt. Where are you located at?
So right now I'm in California, and next month I'll be in Texas, and then probably midway there I can be in Florida as well.
Do you work for a firm?
No, it's just myself. I'm actually like a collector.
You don't have investors?
No, well, I can have investors. I have a lot of investor friends with a lot of money. But I'm more like a collector, like you, like a car collector, but I collect houses.
Gotcha. Yeah, right, exactly.
Okay, so
everybody buys and sells. That's just whatever strikes them. You know what? I had people always told me I just never did. Well, I was just never interested in real estate.
Exactly.
I didn't find it fun or exciting, or I just not what I did. No, I have friends.
You spent all that time fishing. That's what happened.
You jump in on this. I go, I don't need to, and I just don't want to. I don't enjoy it. You know, houses I just don't enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. Well, I appreciate your time. And,
what was your name again? What was your name again?
I'm Captain Bob.
Captain Bob.
Everybody calls me Captain Bob.
Oh, that's very cute. My name is Victor. Okay, so I'll give you another call back the 10, 14 days. And you know what? Just keep me in mind for your secondary option, right? I'm not here to persuade you or do anything, but
no, I can tell that. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, no, you do very well.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Captain Bob. I'll give you a call back in 10 to 14 days. Okay. You have a nice day, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
All right. So that is not guts. That's definitely not guts, but there is guts qualities in there. But this person is not motivated, as you can tell, right? This guy already has offers from lease purchase companies and his friends willing to give him that. But again, when people tell you they have offers, they don't really have offers. They have a verbal offer or maybe a written offer that they looked at, but they don't have any connection with, right? So what you want to do, in my opinion, is position yourself as the secondary offer. Hey, man, I can be like your friend or whatever like that. Let me just give you permission to check up on you. Quick follow-up, 1, 2, 3 minutes, just see where you're at, right? Because something that I learned from Arturo is the follow-up is the key, especially with these people that can't make a decision like this. Come back when the other offers fall through. Be the 6th, 7th, 8th touch up. You don't have to spend too much time with them. But the first call, you should spend a lot of time with them, and you should be upfront with your offers. And this person is not a driver, so you don't have to be super guts with this person. Okay, so let's go to the next person. And this guy was, I texted him like literally 20 minutes ago from Karen's account. And then he just said, tell me what you're thinking. And I just called him my number. So he doesn't even know who I am. Let's see for the next one. And you're gonna give, you guys give me about 1 or 2 minutes while I find out another number, okay? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think about that call?
I think he took way too long with it.
Yeah, but I liked him. Especially, that's a place by the beach. I'm a really huge beach fan. I won't move before closing. What does that mean? Why is that a delete? Why'd you mark it as a delete?
Which one?
I won't move before closing.
Well, I don't really know what he meant, so that's why I put it as delete as a call to follow up.
Okay. He says, I'll think about it. I think about it is probably not even a no. I mean, not even a maybe. Okay, are you still interested? Show me which numbers, where to located, comfortable, need. Okay, this person, wow. This person's probably highly motivated right here. Hey, this is Victor. I work with Christina actually, and we've been talking to you for about a month or two now. And are we too late? I know you gave me a text about a couple days ago saying if we're still interested. I'm really interested in making an offer today. So give me a call back and let's see if we can work something out. All right, bye.
Call 55 Needle Boulevard.
Okay, I'll give them a call after this one.
Okay.
This one's a maybe for a land contract. I wanna play with that a little bit. We've been doing lease options all day long. Hi, I'm calling about your property on Zillow, the 5228 Mount Maria. Is it still available or maybe not?
Yes, it is.
Oh, cool. What can you tell me about it? Like, is there anything that I should know that's not on Zillow or in the pictures?
No, the pictures are pretty. Actually, the pictures,
Uh-huh.
as I've been showing it, people keep saying, "Oh, way better than it looks in the pictures."
That's a good sign.
So pictures I won't do it. So,
Okay.
where are you? 408.
So I'm in California right now, but I do have a place in Saline, Michigan that I travel to.
Yeah, Albert Lake, Michigan. Right.
Yeah.
I just wondered the area code.
Oh yeah. It's because California, a lot of people buy in California. That's why people. That's what they usually ask me. But what were you saying again?
So I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So it's a 50-foot lot, 50 foot on the water,
Mm-hmm.
about 200 feet deep to the road. It's got the garage. I don't know. There's really not much I didn't say in there. So
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so I see that.
We've been going up there for 23 years.
Well, 23 years. So this is a secondary house for you?
Well, it's a cottage. Yes.
Oh, it's a cottage. Oh, okay.
It is a home though. You can stay there if you want to
Right.
insulate it.
Right.
A lot of cottages, of course, don't have any insulation, but this cottage is insulated. It's got furnace.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have air in there, but ceiling fans in all the rooms.
Right. So I mean,
it only gets hot enough a few nights a week for me to put the air like that. So I just deal with it.
It seems like a nice place. I mean, you had it for 23 years. I mean, you're pretty sure you have a lot of good memories there. Why are you selling it now?
Yeah, no, it's we've had that cottage for. We've been going up to Hubbard Lake, I think, for 23 years. We've had the cottage for 19 years.
Oh, 19
we had
years.
another cottage before we got this
one. Mm-hmm. That's almost like a full grown adult right there. So why are you letting it go? It's like your baby almost.
Well, I have other things I like to do with my life.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot here. I garden. I love to garden.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm away for a week or two and I come back to my garden,
a disaster. I've got bugs and I've got weeds, and just that's my big deal. And there's a lot of things that happen locally around here that I miss up north.
Is that cabin far away from where you are? Is it like quite a drive?
3.5 hours from where I am. Yes.
Oh, oof, that's quite far. You have to maintain it and stuff like that. Is that one of the reasons why you're?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lawn service, so I don't have to go there every week, and I don't go there every week.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have the lawn taken care of. Any issues that crop up or result. But I want to do different things in my life. That's basically it. It's really that simple.
Okay. I mean, so actually I work with Christina, and you texted her that are you talking about a land contract? Is that actually something you're interested in doing, maybe, or maybe not?
Mm-hmm. So Christina, whom I got the text from.
Right. Christina
she asked about leasing the property for 3 years or something.
Yeah, but that was a month ago. That was like a month ago, and then you texted back. Are you talking about a land contract? So we can do either or. We can do a land contract or a lease with the basically to buy it afterwards. But we're basically just asking for you to finance it for like around 3 to 5 years, basically, and so we can cash you out then. Is that something you're open to, or maybe not?
Well, actually, I did consider it, and I have done. I've done lots of land contracts in my day.
Okay.
I don't want to do a contract on that cottage.
Okay, so not on this one.
Not on this one, no.
Okay.
Because I just don't feel comfortable with this one as a contract.
Yeah, it is pretty small, and it does probably have a lot of memories for you. But were you open to a lease with the option to own, or maybe not this one, maybe something else, another property you had in mind?
No, I don't want to do. I don't have any other properties for sale right now.
Okay.
But I would only want to do just the mortgage down bought out. I just want cash on this.
Okay, you just want cash on it. Okay. So can you maybe shoot me a range of what you were looking for? Because I know you already have people looking at it already. So I'm pretty sure you gotten a range of what you want and don't want. Can you give me a number of what would make you happy?
Well, optimally, I'd like to get my 300,000 out of that. That'd be
okay.
Where I'd be comfortable.
Okay, just give me.
So what are you doing? You shopping from California? Like, what are you doing? You planning on moving here or what?
So I have a place in Saline, Michigan, so that I go to, and so it's not.
Saline, okay.
Yeah. So it's not that too far away, and I'm actually like, very big on water. Anything close to water is
Have you been to Hubbard Lake?
I have not been to Hubbard Lake. That's why I'm calling you, actually. And California is great.
About that.
Yeah, California is great.
Lake is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, okay. It's absolutely gorgeous.
You gotta do some YouTube searches, something, or just look around that lake. It's 9,000 acres.
Mm-hmm.
And the water is just beautiful. Just can see right down to the bottom. Not down 50 feet or nothing, but
okay.
It's just beautiful.
Just a quick question. So you said you wanted $300,000 for it, and you know how much would it would appraise for? Would it be 300,000 too?
I have not a clue for that, but I gotta tell you, in all honesty, I don't think it'll appraise for what I'm asking, and I'll tell you why. The property, the lot, 50-foot lot, $150,000, $3,000 a foot. Okay.
Okay.
That I know for sure. But all my neighbors, like my neighbor just south of me, Jason, the old woman just sold that property to her son on a contract, I believe. And I know there's no way she sold it at the market value.
Right.
And 2 doors down, there's a piece of crap that got sold for $150,000. It totally needs restoring.
Okay.
Next to that, another piece of crap that got sold for $140,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what someone's going to do is they're going to comp me with that, and I'm going to come way short. Way short.
I see.
I'm just saying.
So
that's my reality. I mean, I know that's the reality.
Yeah, I mean, like you've done land contracts before. You already know what house values are. Like, I think they probably.
Well, I'm not your typical. I'm not in the real estate business.
Right.
That's not what I do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not your typical investor, property purchaser kind of guy. I do know a few more things most people.
That's
Not
good.
that I don't, it's not my business. So.
That's good. That's probably why you know, you're having, you know, you're waiting out your options because you know how much your property is worth. So so quick question. So what would you like to have happen? I mean, like, let's say you can't sell.
I'd like for you to come up here.
Uh-huh.
Come up here and just buy this property. We'll sign a purchase agreement. And you do an inspection. And if you're buying cash, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get the title is done and sell it to you. Yeah, it's a clean title. I don't owe any money on it. I own that property.
Mm-hmm. And you want $300,000 firm on this property, right?
Well, you know, I want 300.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
I mean, I can get a loan on it, but I don't think I can get a loan for 300,000 without a proper.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe not 300,000, but I know you have other offers. So, what number were they at? So I can see if I can match that, or maybe I can get an investor friend.
Well, that would be kind of unfair.
Sure, I guess. Yeah.
Negotiating from that perspective, I don't feel comfortable.
I understand.
You know, and everybody's got their own idea of what an offer is anyway. And
sure.
Obviously, I haven't sold it yet, so I haven't sold it yet. So there whatever offers I have gotten.
Well, tell you what. I can't do 300,000, but when I call you back in, let's say, like 14 to 30 days, and if it's still up, let's talk about it again. But if it's still 300,000, I'll shoot you a text first, and you can say it's still 300,000, and then you just tell me no, and then I'll follow up with you another 30 days after that. We'll keep talking, okay? We'll still be friends after that, right? I still love looking at this place.
There's no reasons, and we have no issues. We got nothing. There's nothing going on here, so that's no problem. Yeah, we can stay friends. And,
all right.
Send me a text now so I know who you are.
Sure. My name's Victor. And I'll send you a text. And, you know, if I ever stop by Hubbard Lake, Michigan, we can have coffee or something, okay?
Sounds good, Victor.
All right, man. See you later.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, so that guy is definitely not motivated. The only reason why, as I said before, I love anything by the water. This guy has done other land contracts in the past. He might change his mind in, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days from now. I just need to keep rapport with him. If not, I can still have a cup of coffee and maybe stay a night in there. I don't know. But as I said, again, this is probably more for me than you guys, but we're just having fun with this one right there. So we're gonna call somebody else next. I would like an opportunity to do some kind of guts phone call today, but I don't think anyone's motivated to sell. Skeptical maybe. Mm-hmm. 52226.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 20.
55 Middle Apartment Boulevard is a condo.
Hey, welcome, Mr. Deshi. Did I get kicked out? I think I got kicked out. Okay, so
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
What address? So we have a yes, maybe. So that's pretty strong. Hey, this is Victor. I'm giving you a call about 55 Needle Boulevard right here.
Like a property investor or like an agent, or are you just somebody interested in buying the unit directly?
I'm more like a collector. So I buy and sell and lease and rent or whatever makes the most amount of sense. But I wouldn't say I'm a property investor or anything like that, because I do lose money on some of these that I actually like to stay in. Is that okay with you, or maybe not? Nope. Welcome. Welcome, Vernon. Okay, we're going to do. Generally, when they ask, are you a property investor, it almost never goes well.
2645 Portsmouth.
Which one?
2645
Okay.
Portsmouth.
Wow, this is an old ass lead.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Maybe I should speak in a more or less high-pitched tone. All right, let's check the time. We have about 18 more minutes. That's fine. That should be about 3 to 4 houses, assuming they pick up. Did you want to call the old guy? Yeah, you should call the old guy and end it off.
Please leave your message for 706-832-7764. Sorry, mailbox is full. To send an SMS notification.
Smooth. Can you tag that one as voicemail?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's see. So I'll do, let's see, I can probably do one more and then you can call the old guy to end it off. Let's see. So if you guys are watching, please bear with me. It looks like we have some people here. Was it a little bit more interesting for you guys this week? Oh, I'm sorry about that. The other weeks we've been testing some things. So we are not on top of our game. But yeah, welcome. Short commercial plug. If you haven't already signed up for Justin Stuff, or if you're already part of Justin Stuff, just go stop by and, use the most of your time with Justin. He does do the one-on-one calls, and he is doing these apprenticeship mentorship stuff that you might be interested in. Yeah, he does a lot of role plays too. So if you look at like our first video and then slowly week by week, we're getting better. We also do like the daily calling seller lives. So we get more comfortable with using guts and having conversations. Not so much in this phone call, not so much in these because they're not really motivated. We're not really getting any people that are actually wanting to do something today. But I think we have some solid follow-ups. And people that will, Claude always says, always make an offer. Even if you're not going to close today, try to make an offer. Don't send a contract. Sending a contract, I don't think is good, but at least getting a verbal offer, verbal commitment, and having some kind of follow-up structure, getting another kind of stuff like that is really good too. Yeah, those are people that I can follow up with because I don't think they're going to make a decision today or even this month. So we made the best of our opportunities, didn't burn any bridges. And let's see, let's find some other people to talk to today.
Old man left me a voice message saying he is not interested in leasing or proceeding any further with us.
Oh, so he just called you to respectfully tell you that?
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
What a nice guy.
Okay. This person 137. We need to figure out a way to clean that list after we talk to them. But it's currently, well, this person says it's currently rented throughout the year, so maybe we can do something for next month. I mean, next year. Nah, we wouldn't be able to make something today. Did you put all the no's into the leads?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, this person is considering it, but it's been a week since we talked to them. So let's see what happens when I call.
Hi, you've reached Ray's voicemail. I'm not available to take your call right now, so please leave a message. Thanks.
Ray.
Record your message after the beep. When you're finished, you may hang up or press pound to review or re-record your message.
Ray, it's Victor. We talked about 1 or 2 months ago. Are you ready to receive my offer and talk about it again? Give me a call back if you want to do something today. I never call this person, by the way. So, where are we at on time? Okay, 10 minutes.
That was a good voice call, though.
Yeah. How does he know? He probably gets a bunch of these. He doesn't know who the hell I am. You haven't received it. Please send so I can have my attorney take a look. Who's that person? 900 South. Says you sent him a contract, but maybe not. What about the people that you sent contracts to, but then they didn't pick up or whatever? Let me talk to them. People that you talked to on Craigslist or whatever, and you sent a contract to them.
Okay.
Or maybe they don't want to talk to me. Are you gonna text that to me, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'll text it to you. I'll message you.
Just give me a second here. She sent out some contracts this week from Craigslist, but they ghosted her or something like that. So I'll give them a call, see what's up, see if they're willing to do something. What did you offer? Did you offer them 1 year or 3 years or 2 years?
2.
2 years?
Yeah, I stayed in the middle.
And why? And you stayed in the middle?
Yeah.
No.
Like I stayed in the middle between the 2 years, the 3 years.
Oh, okay. So 2 years. And then did you look up the comps and stuff?
I didn't. I did for one, the one that I'm currently sending you, and they were fairly reasonable.
Okay. So you have the contract for them? Just send me the contract.
Okay.
And I'll see what they would like to do today. Did they give you any objections?
No, they didn't.
They just ghosted you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second, I can give you those.
Okay, just bear with us, guys. She has people that are actually interested in doing something. So we're not just going to call these people and have a long conversation, extract information for follow-ups. Okay. This person's calling me back, so I will pick up. Hey, this is Victor. Hey, glad you're returning my call. So did you consider my offer? Oh, so we talked about it last month, and we were doing something possibly for like a leasing option. Were you still considering that, or maybe not? So we would do your asking price. I see that it's still the same asking price here. And we would do something like, let me just check here in my file for what the rent was. Something like, I don't know, 1,700 for monthly rent. I think that's what we talked about. Or does that refresh your memory, or maybe not? That's right. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second here. My hand is slipping. Just give me 1 second. Okay. What was that again? I'm sorry.
Is it you that's interested, or do you have a client that's interested?
So I'm personally interested, but I'm also interested for doing it for other people too. But what would feel comfortable with you? I mean, like, is that something that you're not interested in doing? Because I can stay in it for a couple months too, because I do travel to Florida. Or is that something you're not comfortable in? I don't know what you want to do.
Well, I don't want to sell it till November 1st, the tax reason.
Okay, so you want to maybe start the thing until November 1st, or what does that mean?
It means I'm going to check with the accountant. As long as I lease it beforehand, I don't think it's an issue.
Okay.
But I certainly don't want to sign a purchase and sale contract.
Oh, okay. So I think let me get what you're saying is, like, you don't want to sell it, the execution of the purchase contract, but you don't mind renting it like now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And of course, the only contingency I have is finding a place to live, which is a problem down here. There's nothing down here available to speak of. So
okay. So, do you know how long you'll need to take to find a place? Maybe like 30, 60 days?
Well, I think if we let's say, for example, we signed an agreement tomorrow,
Okay,
I would want until November 1st to be sure.
okay. So why don't
In the meantime,
so
yeah.
why don't we do something like that then? Is there anything stopping us from doing something like that?
no, just to call to the account to make sure that I'm confident in what I'm saying, because I've done something like this before, but I would still want to talk to them.
Okay. And let's say you talk to your accountant, he's okay with everything. You okay with 1,700 a month and your asking price too? And then let's say we start the lease in November. How's that sound?
Yeah, actually, if we start the lease in November, if you're in a position to, you could just buy it then.
Yeah, I could, but I'm looking to lease it and then, to buy it in like 1 or 2 or 3 years. You mind if I leased it for a year and then sell it? Is that okay with you, or maybe not?
Actually, that would be even better, because then I'd have a zero tax liability.
Exactly. You have even like, you have no, well, I'm not sure about zero, but definitely less.
Well, there'd be no capital gain after 2 years.
Okay. Well, if are you okay? Are you okay with me doing that?
I'd give that serious consideration. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems like you need just a little bit of time to think about it, so I can be fair because it is a pretty big decision for you. But I can say, wait, how long do you need to talk to your accountant by? Can you give me like a specific time?
Well, I should be able to reach you tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. So why don't
I know.
why don't we do
Go ahead.
this? Why don't we do this? So let's say tomorrow, because tomorrow's the 13th, and right now is about 10:56. So why don't we talk tomorrow at like let's say 5, because that's probably after business hours. So you'll probably talk to him during business hours, and then we can reconvene there and sign a contract for just something to start in November. How's that sound?
Good. I won't guarantee tomorrow because sometimes he's busy.
Okay.
But I will make an effort to make the phone call.
Okay.
I need to see, obviously I need to see your financials, your credit score, or if someone else is if someone else is gonna rent it
Right.
and buy it, I need their information.
Yeah, sure. I can definitely, if I find somebody, because it is quite a long time between now and then, right? So it's November, and you can definitely get the final approval if I decide to either do it myself or find somebody else to stay in it or whatever like that. But I'll find someone, or I can give you mine, or whatever works for you. You can credit check the person that's going to stay in the place, double check that person. Is that your main concern? Is that what you're worried about?
Well, of course, I don't want some knucklehead living in my house and trashing it.
Right, exactly. Especially because you don't have somewhere else to go, right? That's the biggest concern.
Well, I know I can find a place to live.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to find a place to live that I want to live.
Okay.
I can scramble and come up with something, but
right.
Yeah, two important things. I know a friend who, at one time, actually, leased a lot of property. Never had a bad tenant. I said, "How did you manage that?" Nobody can do that. He said, "Simple. They look at my property. If they love it, they hand me credit references. I look at those casually. Okay, that's fine. Now you're taking me to where you live." You see what I'm getting at?
Uh-huh.
So I need impeccable references. And it can't be either or. It's got to be you or them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't want it left to you finding someone. I don't know who they are. I can't check on them real thoroughly.
Yeah.
I don't want.
If let's say I do find someone, I'll use, a third party screening service, and I'll make sure that you can see everything and everything's transparent, and that the person that's going to stay in your place will make sure that that person won't wreck your house. and be able to cash you out in a year. Is that something that sounds comfortable with you, or maybe not?
Yeah, of course, I'd have to.
Yeah, you can
Check them
double
out
check
thoroughly.
everything, like I won't put anyone in there that makes you uncomfortable.
So I'll have a conversation with the accountant. I'm confident I know what he's going to say, but I'm still going to check,
Yeah.
and then I'll get back to you and you can proceed.
Okay. So what can I at least get like some kind of like a handshake? I know it's over the phone, it's virtual, but can we get like some kind of handshake? And after you talk to your accountant, you're all ready to go. That will do something on I guess 1 or 2 days from now, and sign something for November.
Well, I need.
And of course, it'll be contingent on you approving that person. I'll put in the contract that whether it's me or them, whoever's staying in your house, you're going to fully credit check them. You can use your own third party to double check, but I'll use mine as well. Is that fair?
Well, that's interesting. Like I said, I'm not committing to anything until I talk to the account, and then I see what you put forward regarding the person, whether it's you or somebody else.
Okay.
Until I see that.
So you're saying that, are you saying that you won't sign something until you see the person and their references beforehand? Is that what,
Right.
what I'm hearing? Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to. You know what? I don't want to shake anybody's hand until I know who they are.
Sure. Yeah, I definitely understand that. But I wouldn't be able to market it as putting somebody else in it. So you'll be checking my references. That's probably something like that. And then I guess I can just sublease it. I guess you'll be checking mine and their references if I'm subleasing it then, because that's the only way that would work, because I'm not allowed to market it to somebody else without your approval, and that's in a form of a written agreement. But then technically, I wouldn't be able to pay you your price or your payment. But what we could do is like an owner financing. How's that sound? You know what an owner financing is?
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
Okay. Yeah, because the only way I'm able to market it without to find you the buyer without me being in it and in the middle of it without an agreement is being a realtor, and I'm not a realtor. Does that make sense? Like I'm not legally.
Yeah, the other thing.
Go ahead.
The other thing I would require is a $15,000 non-refundable deposit.
Okay. And how much is the house? How much were you asking for the house? 2 something? That sounds.
It came down in price. I dropped in price a little. It's $295,900.
Okay, and you wanted 15,000 down?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you wanted 2 things. You wanted this to be done before an agreement, and you want $15,000 down, right?
Yep. That way, if somebody does do something stupid with my home, it'll be covered by that $15,000. God forbid that should happen.
And is the 15,000 negotiable or maybe not?
Well, that's roughly 5%. At this point, I'm going to say non-negotiable.
Okay. So I wouldn't be able to do 5%. I could do something like 3%, but that's probably not what you're looking for right now, is it?
Well, that's another thing I'll have to think about.
Okay. Well, looks like you're not able to make a decision today. So why don't you talk with your accountant and see if it works out for you and your numbers, and you can tell me yes or no before then. But yeah, I can tell you from my perspective, I can't do 5%. I need to do at least 3%, especially if I'm staying in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Or what I could do is I could find you that person, but I'd still need an agreement. And I don't think you want to do that, right? So with the agreement, what I can say is the agreement isn't executable until you're approving them. So basically we go under contract, and then I find you that person. And if you don't like that person, at the end of their contract, let's say 30 or 45 days, then, I couldn't find the person that was suitable for you. And the only thing you lose is 30 to 45 days on the market. I don't know if you want to do it that way, but that's the only way I can get you 5%, because then I can just charge them, 1% up on top of that. And then that would be my marketing expenses.
Okay, I'll talk to the accountant and run a couple scenarios by you and come up with something that's acceptable. And
Yeah.
if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, oh well.
Yeah, you just let me know, right? Just tell me a hard yes or no then, okay? And then if it does, something seems reasonable for you and where I can make a little bit of money on there and it makes sense and you're comfortable with it, you let me know and we'll shoot you back an offer and we'll just, we'll still be friends after that, right?
Well, I need some information about you. You're not a realtor, so you need to send me information regarding who you are, what's your reputation, what's your credit score.
Sure. But is that if I'm subleasing it or if I'm going to just find you that person? Because those are two different entities, right? One is I'm holding the property, so I'm going to be in a holding company, and the other one is just a marketing company. So there's two different things. So I just need to make sure which one to send you.
Doesn't matter. I want to know who you are.
Sure, that's fine. I can send you my company. You can look it over. Do you want any any references as well? I can provide you some references. Does that make you a little bit more comfortable?
Let's do that, and we can talk soon.
Sure. Yeah. So I can send you that. Once you get the verbal confirmation from your accountant, just say, hey, yes or no, and then I can send you those references, and then you can come up with something. How's that sound? I just want to make sure that I'm not just sending you references and you're going to check on it, and then you're not going to really do anything with that information. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you're concerned about sending me references to.
No, I can send you references, but I'm just not going to send you something for, like you're just going to be like, oh, okay, thanks for sending me references and never get back to me.
Well, when I look at the references, that may not happen. I'm not guaranteeing you anything. You got to be kidding me.
Well, I mean, like, why would I send you references if you're not guaranteeing me anything? So it looks like this is a done deal, right?
Because I don't know who you are. I don't know you from Adam. So I could look at your references and look at your credit score and say, forget it. I'm not promising anything. So if you do that, we can go forward. If you don't, we're done.
Okay.
Your choice.
It seems like it's over.
Well, it's over because you're not willing to do something reasonable. Bye.
Well, he wasn't going to do anything anyways. And that's how we're going to end the show. So I think I could have, I was trying to get him a yes or a no, but he really wanted those. I mean, I can send him those references. It's not a big problem. But even if I sent him those references, he's still not going to make a decision. I think I should have asked him that up front a little bit sooner. Probably the first 3 minutes. If I sent you, what are you most concerned about and what can we do? But he didn't even offer that thing up front. I don't think he even knows what he wants.
So got defensive.
Huh?
He got defensive once he started asking about who you are.
I mean, I was going to show him who, regardless. I was asking him whether he wants the holding company's information or whether he wants the other people's information. But he sounds like a skeptical person anyway. So, all right. So we are going to end that on that note. Leave in the comments what you thought about that, because, I don't think that call went well, and I could definitely improve on that kind of call. Because he does seem motivated. No, I don't think he seems super motivated because he wants 5%. But even at 5%, we can still make 1 or 2% on top of it. And I don't think he's unreasonable with his price. So there's still money to be made. And I don't mind giving him references, but it doesn't seem like he was really motivated to do it. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think and how I could have improved on it, because I definitely could have improved on that conversation. And definitely with people that are super skeptical. But we are out of time. We always run out of time. And I really thank you guys for coming. And I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation, and we'll be here again on Saturday. What we're going to do on Saturday is we're going to go back to cold calling Craigslist. So thank you guys for coming. Hope you guys come and join us on Saturday. Karen will be there. And you guys have a rest of the get. Oh, Justin is having a thing today. So if you're still watching and you can join, oh, it's members only, but most of the people here are watching are probably members. But if you're not a member, become a member. It's super worth it. He's having a comps workshop today. So be sure to check that out.